Guten Morgen, meine Freunde und Freundinnen. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation in German, but I damn sure will use it as the correct pronunciation. Welcome
Don't
back.
care, basically.
Yeah, basically. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Font of Tales. It has not been as long. It has certainly not been as cold a reception since last time. Speaking of, I want to quickly talk about that. Holy shit, thank all of y'all for getting us to straight up 50 views. Like,
Yo!
we got 50 views and 30
Damn.
views on both of our previous sessions. I presume that this one will drop a little bit because it's, you know, more downtime stuff and sometimes people just don't enjoy that. But yeah, no.
Hey, have faith in us.
I have faith in y'all. I just don't have faith in the YouTube algorithm to watch a 2-hour-long video of people just dicking about. Oh wait, isn't that every fucking stream ever?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Anyway, today we're with, for now, 2 less members. Ferran is still caught up in his own business. We will not be bothering him. He is on vacation, and we wish him a happy vacation. Kara is doing...
I thought you killed Ferran.
No, we did not murder him. We did not murder him. We did not murder him. Those are false rumors set in by the government.
Those are allegations levied against us by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh god, not Kendrick of all people.
But yeah, no. Kara is also on a sleepy trip. Anyway.
Yeah, they'll wake up eventually.
Hope.
Or never, who knows.
Yes. So yeah, maybe you'll see. Maybe we'll see Kara appear sometime during the stream. If not, shit happens.
Rip.
Then we'll just do the thing that they were doing last session. Next session. So yeah. With that out of the way, let's begin with a round of introductions, people.
Nah.
Alright.
There you go.
Zedicate. What the fuck did you just say?
I'm joking.
Anyway, let's start a round of introductions with Lorabelle.
Hello, I'm Elfwarlock, and I play Lorabelle, and I'm really happy today.
I wonder why.
And I wonder... Anyway.
Silence.
Alright. Yeah, good to know. Next up is... this Sal. Sal.
Oh, I'm used to like 2 people going before me.
Yeah, I know. It's a tragedy, a national fucking tragedy.
Greetings and salutations. I am the Salasim. Let's have a fun game.
Indeed, let's have a fun game. And last but not least.
Yeah, it's me, Zed, aka Sepaa002, play Zed. And it's pretty relaxing to be here, you know, casually drinking away my sorrows.
Zed
the usual.
Casually drinking away his depression in the corner.
Look. He has to think of something other than the person he killed today.
That's him in a corner.
Oh my god.
Anyway, and I am your honorable host / DM / something. My name is Dungeon Mistress, otherwise known as Mistress, now that the channel has officially gotten a shorter handle instead of the full-on Dungeon Mistress. I hope we upset some Catholics with this. Because apparently Mithras is like an actual Catholic figure. Or some shit. I don't know, I have not looked into it enough to really get the proper assessment on that.
Basically what I'm hearing is that you don't care enough.
Yeah, basically. Anyway,
Yeah.
gentlemen, good gentlemen.
The spy entering the room. Gentlemen.
Gentlemen, let us start this stream.
Dun, 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 dun.
Normally I recap, but let's see. Do any of you want to recap?
Sure.
You fucking lazy boot there.
Then go ahead, Salasim.
Last time on Phantom Tales. After our conversation with our newfound Deitic friends, whose names are, as I look it up.
Oh boy.
No, that's not right. I have it written down. I'll come back to that when I find it. Our Deitic friends, Lorabelle was very upset and was angry at Zed because the reason why we ended up having to talk to them, at least she believes, was because Zed touched a thing she said not to touch, which by all accounts is a very good argument. But Salasim tried to come to Zed's defense of, hey, if they wanted to talk with us, they were going to anyway, and this is, they gave us a choice. While this angered Lorabelle more, causing some slight tantruming later on, it was revealed once they left that Salasim was holding his anger about the situation, so after they left, hoping to get away from their prying eyes. This led to a argument with Lorabelle, which Kara tried to simmer down to no avail, and Lorabelle went off on her own, where Kara went to try to calm her down. As we returned to the bar, knowing that we have to collect our bounty in the morning, as it is too late at night for the guild right now, we see the tavern is has quite an audience. We all are talking and gathering information from those we find interesting. Salasim from a druid, Zed with the barkeep. Lorabelle talks to a interesting couple on the side, and Kara is attempting to play cards with another drow that's in the corner. And Salasim sees the drow and is curious if he should warn Lorabelle, as she has mentioned, if you see any drow, they might be after me. And that's about where we left off. The only other thing I didn't mention is we took the crown of the Kobold king or clan leader. We took his chair, his throne. And the way we were able to get it out of there, Salasim's new feature where he made it float and follow them. So everyone saw us walk the floating chair.
Y'all took a really fancy chair and everyone's upset about it.
Like, you said we can do what we found in there. Just because we didn't think we can carry it out. It's not our fault.
True.
Huh?
That's true. Anyway.
Lorabelle, is Lorabelle still gonna be a drama queen real quick?
Well,
Depends.
I think the very last thing was Salasim was gonna message her with the cantrip. There's a drow. Should we be concerned?
No!
Sorry. Salasim pulls out his iPhone, goes on Discord, messages Lorabelle.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we need to animate that. We need to pay someone to draw or animate that now.
Measure that shit.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
I'm
honestly,
sorry.
it'll be better if he just draw it with Salasim with the actual material components for a message, which is a short piece of copper wire. Because for some reason, all spell components are jokes. Because you want to know what's supposed to message? Putting a copper wire between two cups.
Oh,
I hate it here. I fucking hate it here.
Thanks.
Kind of like how the tech thoughts material component is a copper coin, because it's a penny for your thoughts.
Right,
Penny.
yeah. So, gentlemen, where we last left off, we've seen Lorabelle and Salasim do their thing, and Kara do their thing. I actually first want to turn to Zed. Zed, is there anything you want to do?
Zed's gonna look around, see like there's way more people than usual, and like wonder if like he recognizes anyone for like this day.
Yeah, please roll me a history check.
Damn, I forgot.
There's your mother.
Your mother,
3.
with a 3. To be honest, anyone here could have been, somewhat important in your past.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of guards hanging around. This guy looks like the strong mercenary type. Like, there's no shortage of people.
Yeah. Oi, buddy, hey. Listen. How about we do a drinking game?
Alright, if you lose...
It's been rough.
But if you lose,
What's
you
that?
buy me a new sword. Got it?
Alrighty then, stranger. Let's do it.
I swear to God, Zed, if you don't have enough money for this, I'll make sure
Oh no, I
that
don't.
you spend the rest of your days behind me bar.
Don't worry, I got enough money for today.
Right, why don't you use that to pay off your tab?
Why should I? I can always do it later.
You know that one of these days I'm gonna hold you accountable and send one of the guardsmen after you.
They seem like pretty fine people, It'd be nice to talk to them. But yeah, come on,
I
let's
don't
get this
think
drinking
they'll
game
be
started.
talking to you much. But fine. Right.
This guy is Zed's final boss. He's gonna when he comes to collect the tab.
Yeah, true. He will turn to the like big stacks of alcohol that he has behind him on the shelves, and he'll put 2 of the bottles on the counter. Right, how hard do you wanna go? We have hard, and he like pulls up and he like holds in his hand this like big bottle, kind of with the outside painted or like kind of dripped over with a black wax, giving it this kind of ominous look to it. Though the cork seems unnaturally happy with like several different colors, almost like a pixie decorated it. The other bottle looks more like your conventional bottle of like whiskey or rum.
Well, say, what do you choose, buddy? Just
I
like
think if
looking at
we're
the menu.
going to do this, then we're going to do it the right way. Give us the hard one, barkeep.
That's what we're talking about.
Right, but if you do drink yourself into a coma, I'm not gonna be held responsible. Got it?
You know it, buddy.
Right. And he will put down 2 large mugs. Alright, you both know the rules. You drink the whole thing in one go. If you stop drinking, it counts as a point lost. If you pass out, you lose the game. Depending on who can drink more before passing out, that one's the winner. If you pass out, you're automatically the loser. If you vomit, that means that you can either forfeit or you can keep drinking. See how many you get out. Got it?
Got it.
Right. And he will pull out what looks like this rusted iron bucket that does not smell clean, like, at all. Like, this game seems to have been played so many times that this bucket has just, like, been designated as the residence bucket for this kind of shit. Yeah. So yeah, no, he grabs the bucket, puts it down in front of you. Right. Olden. And he pours the drinks. Drink your hearts out. And would you please roll me a Constitution save?
Alrighty then. No quick tip, anything. I am Hall. I am a halfling. Would I fucking poison resistance help here?
No.
Damn, rip. Oh, that.
Oh.
Nice, 17.
Mr. Steeljaw rolls a 10. Zed, this drink, despite how hard it is normally to, like, anyone else, it goes down pretty smooth for you. It feels like one of the smoother drinks you've drunk with kind of a harsh, bitter taste, but definitely not unpleasant.
Good stuff.
Right, neither of you have gone down. Second one. And he'll pour again. Roll me another con save.
Damn, 10. Oh god.
You see Morris, the guy next to you, seems to get a little bit more tipsy. You yourself don't feel much, though. Damn, that second drink hits hard.
Ugh.
Right, neither of you have gone down again. Another one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It seems like Mr. Morris is barely able to, like, keep himself like steady and stuff. Like, he seems to be powering through pretty good, but your liver pulled an adaptation, and is slowly beginning to adapt to the strong alcohol content. Right, another one. You're gonna drink me out of business.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see Morris seem to kind of slump over. Meanwhile, these you see that these guards are like starting to coalesce around you, like kind of laughing at Morris and the entire competition as a whole. They seem to know you to some extent for this stuff.
Foggy memory.
Oh. Yes, indeed. Another round, and two more are placed on another con save.
It's even alive. He's barely up.
He's barely up. Like, if he rolls one more bad one, he's fucked.
Oh, he got sick. He's barely in it.
He seems to like sober up a little and goes like, oh, there's a poison. God, I swear, Morris, if you beat him, I'll give you 2 of these bottles for free. Gives me for more reason to do this. Hit me again. Roll me another con save.
Apologies for turning this entire session to a drinking session. Oh.
Don't apologize. You knew what you were doing.
Oh shit! Oh god. Morris like immediately sinks down again. This entire time you don't really feel shit.
Yeah, it's like the second drink was the thing that hit me, and then I'm just like chugging it like it's casual water.
He puts down another drink in front of you. We'll say that this roll is for the next 3 drinks. If he fails this one, he passes out.
Got it. I guess I'm also rolling.
Yeah, you didn't roll like shit.
Yeah.
That's real. Damn, 11. I'm average. Oh my god, he pulled through!
Second win.
Mr. Morris Steeljaw seems to consume the free drinks like a fucking vacuum cleaner. While you seem to be struggling a tiny bit, your liver kind of crying out for help. As these guards like laugh a bit. Yeah, that's right, Morris there. Morris, he's a good one. He can fight until the day's gone, can't you, Morris? And one of them slaps him on the back, and he aggressively turns around. Don't you slap me on the back, you bellend!
Oh, this is so great.
Alright, Slackjaw. Alright, Slackjaw, keep your fucking hands to yourself.
We still in the comp.
Can I give Zed a bardic inspiration?
I would say that due to the music and the kind of busyness of the bar and the bartender kind of being distracted, you can attempt to.
I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration.
Right.
And the way I'm gonna do it is like, go Zed.
Go Zed.
Just that.
Yeah. These will again count for the next 3 drinks. He will not immediately pass out if he fails this due to nat 20. Thank God that's the case. Then
21.
you again see you seeing this display of Herculean drinking. Get your own game up. And you decide to not get your funny up this time, powering through 3 drinks. Though Morris seems to get a bit worse. The guards still cheering both you on, like, "Go on, Slackjaw, get the fucker." Yeah, go on. Well,
We're gonna run this bar to the ground.
You could say that the lizard man can win. Oh, shut the fuck up, Hankel.
What's the freaking bonus for bardic inspiration again, Era?
Oh, it's a D8, and because you're doing this with for a saving throw, you're gonna get temporary hit points.
Anyway, roll Constitution again.
Oh.
Okay. And
I'm adding.
You're lucky. As you see Morris kind of pick up his last drink, he already looks like he's wobbling and stuff. And you just hear him say, I'm with, and he just tips over and falls unconscious. Or, yeah, he goes unconscious. Where the fuck's my unconscious?
Oh my god.
I
got a 17. I got a 16 with that inspiration. Thank you, Era.
Yeah. And you see this guard like kind of go up to you. Oh well, bloody well done, mate. You defeated Slackjaw.
All of the day's work, you know. Can't really beat me.
Seen anyone out drinking? Say, you look familiar. Not. How exactly place you though?
Yeah, I was part of the army at one point. Don't remember much of those old days, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, and a couple of those. What was they called again, Heinkel? You mean the lizard riders? Oh yes, fine, Heinkel. You're more experienced now. Good. Yes. Are you one of them? I mean, you've got the lizard.
Never roll for history to remember the shit.
Yeah, you could roll for history, definitely.
Damn, if only I had the inspiration, or like the inspiration right now, or like body inspiration.
I love how we're just ignoring the man that's passed out on the floor.
Oh my fucking god! Nat 20.
With a nat 20, a sudden burst of inspiration comes into your head you
The
begin.
alcohol.
It's a fucking Jimmy Neutron brain blast up in here, as you remember all this stuff from your past, especially the fact that you were part of a somewhat well-known cavalry unit, which mostly rode on lizard-like beings, though you do faintly remember the lizards being a bit bigger than Carl. But no matter what, you do kind of remember. You do kind of remember some of these, especially Mr. Heinkel over here. You don't remember the face or the name of the person that you served alongside with, who mentioned him. But one of your comrades during your time in the army mentioned that he had a son named Heinkel.
Oh, you must be Heinkel, right? I was actually a friend, squad mate of your father, if I remember correctly.
You know my father? Well, that is certainly interesting.
Well, I don't remember much of him. No, he was a great guy, though.
Yes, he was, until he got killed.
Oh, yeah.
That makes you into a deadbeat, doesn't it?
Deadbeat dad. I'm sorry.
He is quite literally a deadbeat. I cannot. I really cannot make him. He really cannot beat anymore.
Fair.
It
was a pleasure to meet y'all, you know.
Yes.
Oh.
You two help me carry this drunk out of the bar. And they're like, do we really? Yeah, I mean,
Have a good night, y'all.
No, we need to take him. And you have a good night. Yes, sir. And they will slowly carry the drunken Steeljaw out of the bar.
I look over at the bartender. So he's the one who's paying for the tab of that fight, right? That duel, right? The drinking game.
I do suppose he is.
He did lose.
How the hell else am I gonna earn my money?
Certainly not for me right now, at least.
I have not had you repay your tab in like 5 weeks. No more, because you went on that bloody fucking adventure. I haven't had you pay your tab in months.
How about this? Alright, fine. I might as well start paying some of my tab right now.
Right, yes. Get it.
Just puts down 235 gold.
Sid. Listen, man, a friend of mine. Where'd you get the money?
You know, some adventuring, a couple of, treasures from some kobolds that weren't using them.
Zed, you don't get. Zed, you don't get. Oh, dear God. This was just like the fucking. Listen. Right. I suppose that I owe you one. I mean. Yeah, Steeljaw was kind of getting a bit annoying. So,
Yeah.
with this little gold coinage, I am not going to revoke your debt, but but you seem to be a little bit lost. I suppose. In terms of history and all that stuff.
Yeah, he was Steeljaw again, you said? Something like that?
Yeah, Steeljaw. He's new. Not like us. Might not look it, but I was a veteran of one of the wars you served in. One of the later ones though, not the recent ones.
Ah, fair. Oh, wow. That's why you were so recognizable back then.
Yeah. I tended to be one in the back line. Mage. You know.
Oh.
back in the day, some of your
Yeah.
squadmates, some of your squadmates called us cowards. Then protected us when we were in the line of fire.
Oh. Hmm.
Honestly, don't miss it. For all I care,
Yeah, fair.
the wars between the petty wars between the Empire and the Kingdom can go to hell. But don't let me.
Yeah.
But don't let the guards catch me here saying that. Seems like a bad
Oh,
idea
definitely.
to happen.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well then. Listen, if you ever want to chat more about things like that, just talk to me, right? I'm happy to help you
Alright.
remember whatever I do remember.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great there, buddy.
Right,
Well, I should probably catch up on some of my other, party members, see how they're doing after our most recent mission.
Yeah. Don't interact with him while drunk and he puts a glass of water down in front of you. At least take it in
Yeah.
case.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you're right. Let me just get this water. Just gonna wobbly drink the water.
Yeah, while he's doing that, Lorabelle and Salasim, do you want to do anything?
Okay,
Yes.
Lorabelle's gonna continue. Oh, Thousand, do you want to go first?
No, you go first.
Lorabelle's gonna keep chatting with the wives. I forgot their names.
Rip.
I'm write them
I
down.
can answer that pretty quickly. A woman sitting across from you, or the woman sitting closest to you is, Jesus Christ, I need to check, is Miss Maya Stilson, and her partner is Zofia Elcontur.
Zopia Maya, okay. So Lorabelle's going to just talk to them about. So I have to ask, how long have you two been together?
Well, it's been very long, but Zofia probably remembers, right? It has been, I can't say, I believe it has been about 5 years. Honestly, it
Oh,
has
that's
been mostly
very-
adventuring, so it has been hard to remember.
Oh, that's lovely. At least you've had each other for 5 years. I've been stuck with someone else I'm having a few problems with. For a bit.
Savon will partially materialize. Oh, come on. You don't mind it that much, do you? Especially not now with the whole granting you power shit.
Lorabelle looks at Savon with a death glare. You know, he's...
Oh, well, my
You
godly
know-
email is calling me. We'll be gone.
Email.
Wait,
not
why
canon.
why the fuck does Savon sound like Maxwell? What the fuck?
Oh, Maxwell sounds like this. Savon's more like this. It's a bit different from the whole thing. It's mostly because they got scratchy voices. I mean, oh yeah, Savon had the British accent mixed in. Oh yeah, there we go.
You know, I just have to ask, how do you two give me advice? Like, how do you deal with someone who's kinda stressing you out despite the fact you're in this together?
Well, honestly, if I were to give you a little bit of an advice there, I could say that you should just tell him how you feel, honestly. Work it out by having a healthy conversation and not just, like, blowing up at them. Me and Zafia have had our fair share of arguments over time. You see, I'm kind of a lover of pacifism. She does not want to fight unless thing attack her first. And even then, she needs good reason to fight. Safia, it's not, it's not like that. It's just, some of these creatures are really... You refused to attack Kobold 2 days ago. Yes, but in my defense, they are very adorable. Yes, but they also wanted to stab you in gut. Okay, yeah, fair enough. See? Another perfect conflict resolution, purely done through talking to each other and healthy conversation.
You, well, alrighty. It's just like this person has been here for me. His name is. Laura realizes she can't literally say, "Oh, his name's Savon," and because that's the name of a fucking god. Devon.
Stefan.
Call him Stewie Griffin.
I mean, yeah, that is indeed. How long have they been stuck with you?
We've been together for years or more.
Yeah, that can be hard. Yeah, no, I get that.
Lorabelle, if it's all right for me to jump in now, you're gonna hear message, cantrip message in your ear. Remember how you said keep an eye out for the drow, as they may be after you?
Lorabelle looks at Salasim with a stare mixed with fear and terror, or horror, and mostly what the fuck.
You see him like stretch for a second, and then like with one finger he'll point towards the drow at the other end of the room.
Lorabelle sees the drow and looks horrified.
Calm yourself, Lorabelle.
I just want to.
There are no drow.
The drow is not doing anything at the current moment. He's just begrudgingly like playing a game of cards with Kara.
Yeah, but I think we all know Lorabelle's the paranoid type.
Yeah.
So she'll hear from Zalza. Careful. Even if they are after you, they may not know what you look like, and I've seen plenty of drow on the surface.
Lorabelle's gonna look at the women.
Also, just
Sorry,
to note,
continue.
Also, real quick, you both know that this bar is a neutral territory protected by someone with considerable power.
Yeah. I don't think anything will happen here.
Well, since I have to go. Oh, ladies, it was very nice talking with you. Is there a way we can contact each other? You seem like nice people.
Well, you see my ruffle fur bags. We are actually trying to establish a large amount of sending stone networks. So yeah, here, and she hands you a sending stone.
Thank you so much. Lorabelle smiles.
She smiles back. It's very much a like warm and wholesome smile. Zofia kind of looks at you like, yeah, sure, you seem chill enough to be in the network. You get the feeling that like Maya is very much bubbly and soft, trying to like help everyone. Probably more of a magic type. Zofia is there to basically make sure that she doesn't die. It's very much a, oh dear god, if I leave this little one alone for 5 seconds, they're gonna die. Like, instantly.
This is one of those, they're gonna get themselves killed characters.
Yes.
All right. And Salasim will kind of get up, seeing that you're about to leave. And Lorabelle, you see him kind of position himself so he's in between you and the other drow to like kind of block line of sight. And he's like going like obviously slow enough that he's waiting for you to like come with him, and he's gonna be in between you guys. So if he is looking for you, he's gonna have a hard time seeing you.
Lorabelle's gonna whisper, Salasim, why are we not running?
Because if he doesn't know you're here and he is looking for you, you running will alert him. And if he's
Like, why
not,
don't we?
and if he's not looking for
don't we-
you, everyone's gonna ask questions about why you are running like an angry animal.
Why are we not sneaking away? Yeah. We could just
Are we
leave.
not what?
We can just leave. We just have to drag
wish-
Zed's drunk ass out of here.
What do you think is easier? Getting Zed and everyone else to get out of here and come back later in the night, or just going upstairs to your private quarters?
Not enough.
Alright, and he will continue kind of like this in between. And until like they get over here, which is like the way upstairs.
Are we gonna have to roll stealth?
Well, we're not hiding, we're just trying to casually walk upstairs with like me taking that outer edge.
Side note, downstairs.
Yeah, walk down the stairs. It's
Down-
not. It's not. It's not. Also, it's very much a hidden staircase, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you two can definitely head downstairs.
Alright, and we'll go downstairs this way you can have the private conversation I want with Lorabelle. I'll just put my token over here, I guess, to show that I'm downstairs.
We'll get to you later. Zed, do you do anything?
So they went they went downstairs, right?
Yes, correct.
Zed's gonna be a bit confused on why they went downstairs, but he's just gonna finish up like some glasses of water, get himself sober, and then go downstairs with him. Like, I catch you later, bro, friend, dude, buddy.
He like nods to you, though you can clearly see like it's kind of a begrudging nod. Like, yeah, sure, go.
Oh.
Yep, I'll send y'all downstairs. Where is it? The basement rooms. If y'all just want to RP with each other for a couple, for like a minute, I need to go do something real quick. Be back in like 5.
Okay. Lorabelle, where's your room?
I forgot.
we'll
The
say
one
it
you have
over
most
here.
vision in. I know my room is this one in the right here. Like, hey,
Yeah.
where'd you two do? Where'd you going?
Zed, if you want to be important, come follow us.
Fine. Look, I just. What's going on? Oh yeah, Lorabelle, are you alright? Like, not gonna kill me when I entered?
That is debatable.
But let's put that on
We
pause for
enter,
now,
Laura.
alright?
Come in. You both know how to open the door, I think.
It's already open.
Come in.
Yeah, go close it.
Okay, we've
So.
got a bit of a problem.
What exactly is the problem here?
There's a drow in the bar.
I do want to
Yes,
point out we do not know if he is from your homeland, and Kara seems to be playing cards with him. So, Lorabelle, the way you describe your homeland is rough and aggressive. Do you think any of them will be willing to play cards with someone you do not know?
Depends if it's part of a scheme or not. After all, they might be just planning on assassinating Karo.
Well, we already know that that everyone in here, the current tavern, is under the protection of the tavern keeper, a powerful mage has wards in the tavern. So as long as we remain inside, we are somewhat safe.
But you have the ability to look like a drow. That actually might be that might be useful for our current predicament.
As you're well aware, I can do more than just look like a drow. And he'll turn towards you, and you see his skin become that dark grayish purple, hair turn white, and you actually gain your face as he turns to look at you. It's your face with his hairstyle as a drow.
Ugh.
This is
Ooh.
very disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'll
Car-
undo. The point of it is,
Mitch,
he's
what were you
after
gonna say?
you.
Wait a minute. You can turn into me.
Oh no.
I can
Mitch,
turn
what were you
into
gonna say?
Carl kind of looks at Salasim like, what the fuck, man?
Well, I was gonna explain why, but you guys cut me off.
Sorry.
I can turn into anyone, and if he's after you, a surefire way to make sure he does at least go in the wrong direction is he follows you somewhere, and all of a sudden he loses track, like as if he would follow me, and then as we turn the corner, I am someone else. I've done this a few times in the past.
Alrighty, but you can't pretend to be me dressed like that. Lorabelle goes and digs through drawers and finds an extra pair of clothes. And yes, I do get that in my items.
Before you give me an outfit, this could just be another drow on the surface. Not every drow is out to get you.
Well, if that is the case, then you can just pretend to be my twin sister.
Oh my
Actually, would
god.
help keep me hidden.
Well, that actually might deter someone that is looking for you. I'm assuming anyone that has your description would be told if you had a twin sister or not.
Yeah, I don't have any. I have two older ones, but
First your grandmother, now a twin sister.
don't worry, you can be grandpa.
Shut the fuck up, I am not the grandfather of this.
Old man looking
You're
at.
not.
Well,
Oh.
anyway, there's something more important I wish to discuss.
And that
What is
is?
that?
Our current situation with our new mission. Well, you've already seen that Ferran and Kara are more than happy to undertake a task of heroic venture. The rest
only
of us
Kara.
know. The rest of us know the more dire stipulations to this. This is not a easy thing to get out of, and we're probably not going to get out of this. And I understand that more than one of us is less than happy with this current situation. I've almost found that they have decided to take it upon themselves to alter our bodies without our permission. And he'll show you guys the tattoo.
Huh.
Part of my dream was to hopefully rid myself of my Fey ancestry. And it turns out I am becoming more Fey because of them.
Well, you can't really run away from your own genetics. Is that correct?
People have found other arcane means of changing themselves.
Huh. There. Well,
Ironically, the thing I wish to change most is the one thing I can't. Now, this also means that they have done something to both of you as well. By the end of this venture, you both will be something else.
Hold up. Zed's gonna frankly just check on Carl, see if anything's different.
Carl does not look any different.
They haven't touched him yet. That's great. Is it a mirror here real quick? I gotta check something else. Any one of you got a mirror?
I have one in my disguise kit here, and he'll pass you like a little pocket mirror.
Real quick, is this gonna look away? Just check under the eye patch. Just, is it still gone?
It is still gone.
Alright, nothing has happened to me yet from what I can tell.
I believe it might be the worst.
I'm just gonna hand over the mirror back. Yeah,
I'll take it.
well,
Now, despite how we got into contact with our new divine friends, it no longer matters.
alright.
Are you both going to continue to pursue this, or are we going to have to find a way to get out of this? What is the objective?
Look,
I've,
before
I've
a
already,
few weeks. Oh, you Lorabelle first?
I've, I've already made an exit strategy.
As a backup, I'm guessing.
Well, I find that incredibly concerning. I'll leave that to you.
I mean, come on. I don't want to sell my soul for nothing after all.
Haven't you already sold your soul to this? How does
Oh, there's
you
something
keep on
called
talking about?
provisions.
Okay. Alright. Personally, to be fair, I barely knew anything else a couple of weeks ago about myself, even. And I was just stuck in a bod. To be fair, the bod is great and all, but gotta stretch some old muscles, you know.
I wonder if I could add another revision to get custody of Carl.
No, you're not getting Carl.
I mean, you're very old. You could kick the bucket any day.
Anyway,
Sure thing, old lady.
now, well,
I'm
I'm
so
happy we're...
tempted to guiding bolt his ass.
Anyone who can see him will see Sepaa appear and like just turn to Lorabelle. I mean, I can't exactly alter the clauses of the agreement to go that far. I can't force another creature into it.
Well, there's one very important question I've had to ask you. So, you and your other version have different outfits. So, like, is there, like, an undead version of, I don't know, a store that you both go to? Haven't you noticed that, Salzin?
I mean, I presume it's just a differentiation in our forms to make sure that nobody confuses us. It's pretty. It works.
From what I can tell from being in contact with both forms, this is a part of Savant, and the other
His
Savant is a different part.
their
Therefore,
clothes are skin?
no, I don't mean the clothes are part of them. I mean they dress the way that they are because they are embodying
Where,
different parts of the
where do
character.
they get the clothes?
I
Wait,
can summon things, you know.
their
can-
clothes are skins? What are you talking about?
Sazam puts a hand on his face. Lorabelle, like how I can change my hair color and make it grow and short and whatever, he can probably change his outfit. If his domain is trickery, he can probably summon whatever he likes, including clothing. He's also spectral.
I mean, as long as it's funny, I can't basically do anything. There's no restriction less than an actual one.
But besides the point, if we are going to do this, we are now on a mission that will make much of the world want to stop us until we succeed. We cannot speak about this to anyone.
For
Now,
obvious reasons.
But that also means we need to trust each other. Kara is naive. She trusts us, despite the fact that we've given her probably a few reasons not to.
Yeah.
Ferran needs to trust us because he wants this. Even if he was in there alone and had to do this alone, he would have said yes. As far as he's concerned, we're all a part of this. Now, well, Zed, I know you can be impulsive and not think everything through, but at the end of the day, you were in the military. You have that military mind, at least somewhat, about you. And Lorabelle, you grew up in a place full of distrust. If we're going to do this, we need to get rid of any distrust now. Usually,
Well,
we can continue to travel and build that, but I don't think anybody here wants to risk word of what we're doing to get out.
fine. If you want to know something about me, about trust, just and I'll tell you one thing, and one thing only. How you both deal with it, it, it will remain to be seen.
Lorabelle,
Let's just say,
I am
let's
literally a
just say,
monster. Okay, go ahead.
let's just say, yeah, I know the god cruelty of worshipping deities who will hear you. Oh, after all, I was a priestess of Yasutel.
Well, I appreciate the honesty. If you all wish to keep your secrets, that's fine. The trust that I speak of is if we tell each other anything, it must be true. We cannot lie to each other, because that will build distrust, and then that turns into infighting. A great way to make
What,
sure any foe will succeed over us is by turning us on each other.
what are you, our father?
No, but sometimes I do feel it.
Wait, do you have children?
I don't think he
Do
is.
I have children? No, I do not. But I was a teacher for a
That
Oh
explains
my
it.
fucking, oh my fucking god, that explains everything.
Hey,
And
Lorabelle, you're like a child.
I'm 105. Shut the fuck up.
Sure thing, Grandma.
you say that, Zed, despite your mental and physical age, you act the most childlike of all of us. And that includes Ferret.
Mm. Yeah, I don't remember much of my childhood. Mainly just military, soldier, military.
He's old, so you don't have to bury him.
Oh
Now,
my.
now, one thing I would like to do after we collect our reward for the Kobold is I want to see if I can alter whatever this is. And I motion to the tattoos. If this is turning me more fey because of my recent actions, I need to give it a different direction. I heard of a druid grove up north near my homeland. That might be a good place to start, especially considering the natural magics and the fae seem to be against the current, I'll say, targets for now.
Yeah. Parasite of the mind and body.
What do you mean?
Eh.
Oh,
Nah, just
yes.
talking about our targets,
Yes. Now the issue is once we get there, we must occupy ourselves with something else. As all fae things are, there's a trick to it. If we are actively looking for it, we will never find it.
You
Ah, we
know,
could.
Salazar, the way you phrase things about Faye and such, and how you want to get rid of being Faye, you have a bit of self-hatred, Are you racist against yourself? I'm just.
I will answer this question, Lorabelle, with a secret of my own. To at least alleviate you sharing one as important as you did. My name isn't really Salasim, but I do not know my real name. Salasim is the name of the child that I replaced.
Oh,
This is not even my own face. This is what I assumed his face would be as a combination between the people who raised me are, his mother and father. I was unaware of this fact until an accidental change, and I like move my fingers and you see like my skin tone like flicker for a second when I was younger. You ask me why I don't like Faye? Because I stole someone's life. I
yes,
cannot look.
but
How can I look my family in the eyes knowing that I am not their family?
and you think you stole her life, but Thousand, if there wasn't a swap, who's to say you'd end up the way he'd end up the same way you did?
Because the reason why I can do my magic is because I'm not elf or not humanoid. My magic drives most humanoids mad. Only reason why I can use it is because I am Fae. And if you have forgotten, and you'll see some of the transformation go off, and the bottom half of his face looks burned and ruined, and you can see like teeth as there's no lips, and it's just like fang teeth. It still hurts me.
We need to take you to a doctor or something.
No doctor can reverse what is happening. This is a minor effect considering what should be happening. And it'll reverse back into his regular face. Plus, his ain't isn't as horrid as what I actually look like. I told you a while ago that I am a monster. That is not up for discussion.
I can debate that with you.
We could.
I'm just imagining like Zed standing in the corner being like, what the fuck? What the
Standing
fuck?
in the corner while the two smart people have a philosophical debate on the nature of a monster.
Yeah, I have a -1 in intelligence and -2 in wisdom.
Sorry.
Well,
I just want to note there's people having a philosophical debate about what makes a monster in the corner. Meanwhile, Zed, who has probably taken a lot of fucking lives.
Yeah.
Zed, get in this
now,
conversation right now.
now
What is
if
it? Oh.
Oh, I think Zed's the least monstrous of us all. I mean, he has a pet that likes him. I think that's just enough.
Mind you, he eats. I don't even remember what he eats. I remember he eats meat. Yes, right. You have eat. I know you've eaten arms, legs. I think you ate a head at one point.
well,
Norma's gonna
Oh,
go.
despite the grand debate we can have on what is or isn't a monster,
what do you mean you ate a whole body?
Okay,
Oh my god.
Norma's gonna look at Zed for a second. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with Carl?
Oh
Zed,
no, his feeding habits are kind of weird. They said
Zed,
something
we're having
about
a
how he
very
was raised. Yeah, what?
Zed, and we're having a trust exercise. So, why don't you reveal a secret of yours? Probably one of which explains why Carl's homicidal.
I don't
Lorabelle,
actually.
we already know the answer to that.
You
Look at her
know,
like it's obvious and go like, okay, I'll.
You see Zed go in deep thought, and can I roll an history check for anything?
Most definitely.
Hey, Salasim, can you help me remember stuff? You did something earlier with some weird.
No,
Damn.
I'm not doing it this time.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not helping.
No, wait. You didn't let me see if I had something I could do.
I don't
All right,
think
he
you
rolled
can
a Lorabelle. He rolled a 1. You ain't got nothing to help out.
Not,
So-
not if I believe. Not.
Zed, at one time you remember you remember that you made someone's drink extra salty by sprinkling some sea salt into it. This is a secret that you have kept for untold years, and is probably your most valuable and close guarded thing that you could ever tell someone.
yeah. I will save that for a future event where I share that to a close ally.
Fucking Christ.
I
Lorabelle,
remember.
Oh, go ahead.
I do remember being part of the Lizard Riders. It was
That's
Automy.
that's the common denomination for them. They have an official name, but you did not hear it mentioned.
Yeah. They call us the Lizard Riders. I don't remember much about those old days. You remember? Hey, maybe there'll be some documents or some form of book about them. A book with me in there.
Well,
Yeah,
to
Carl, it'd be
answer-
great. Continue.
Well, to answer
Salasim?
why Carl has probably eaten what he has, is a great way to feed a carnivorous animal you use for war is for them to feed on the enemy. Common war tactic.
Oh,
I'm
Holy
surprised you
fuck.
didn't get Lorabelle, considering how drow feed their spiders.
Oh, forgive me for thinking Zed doesn't have the qualities of a warrior.
I raise an eyebrow. Like, we've seen him be warrior. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about a trained warrior in an army.
Ignore the weapons. Yeah, I'm not really that. I don't look like my fighting style is all the wild and barbaric, yet someone has a style.
Wait, Zed's a fighter. How the fuck is he not a barbarian?
Because he likes having a high AC.
Fair enough.
That's IRL me who likes bonking more often than doing big bonks.
yeah,
Well.
fair enough.
Well, so my original idea of us heading up north, is that alright with you all? I understand it is a far travel, and you guys might have other things you wish to do along the way. I'll ask Ferran and Kara afterwards, but again, I feel they are naive enough to not realize what exactly we've gotten ourselves into.
Listen. For me, it's either go with you, go all of you, or stay in this bar until you return, or something other interesting stuff happens.
Yes, but are you alright with us heading up north for some?
Hell
Hey,
yeah!
Thousand
I
looks a
think-
little frustrated, like I'm trying to get a group decision here. And like, yeah, we'll follow. It's like, what do you want?
But obviously, I probably will follow. To be fair, got nothing else to do.
I'm on the run, so I'm stuck with you.
Well, if it's helpful, the area is in an island-like place, and it's a bit harder to get into the Underdark from islands, so you might have a bit more security there. At least
Where the
from
fuck
other.
are we gonna get a boat though?
What?
Hmm.
I did not get that at all.
Where the fuck are we? Where the fuck are we gonna get a boat though?
Easy. The guild has many different opportunities. Sure,
Maybe
if we
that's-
request a certain job down there, or a job at least along the way, we can go get payment and have enough funds to get passage. Or worst comes to worst, it's very easy to commandeer a ship when you look like the captain.
Oh my god.
Now,
We
that is
are
a lot.
not.
I like using my tools.
Salasim going from I do not want to use my powers to I'm gonna if we want to I can steal a boat.
He just said as a last resort he doesn't like to do it. He just said that.
I know. Still.
Laura's gonna whisper, or she said, we're totally stealing a boat later.
No, listen, no, we're not stealing a boat.
I
Alright?
just want to note Dorvac is a city in like the middle of a country. It is not like a coastal city.
Yeah, but you said it's in an island place. Like we're gonna have to go through water to get there, aren't we?
Yes, but just to note, you cannot steal a boat in Dorvac. You will need to go to one of the coastal cities. I will upload. I believe I've uploaded the map before in art, but I'll need to
Yeah.
double
Yeah, I
check
think so.
that.
Actress, I am well aware. Like eventually we're gonna have to go to the coast to go to the island. Yeah, you don't need to explain that.
Yeah, no, just wanted to double check that.
Yeah. Of course, we're not gonna be doing it. So we're not sailing a ship here. Like we're gonna have to travel. Again, it is a last. I don't like doing it. I don't like using this to be that deceptive. But if we are on a mission that could get us killed by half the world, at least, we cannot be shy about what we can do.
I see.
And Lorabelle, just out of curiosity, what is your plan if they find you?
There's always stabbing myself in the heart.
Your plan is suicide.
No, no. Oh god.
Indeed.
I can go into a full psychological analysis and debate about why you probably shouldn't do that, but I think I'll go with the more logical one. If your family is a bunch of clerics, even of a rather nasty individual, they have resurrection magic that won't stop them.
So the thing is, my mother's a drow noble, and my eldest sister's her heir. My second eldest sister, the middle child, is fucking insane, and she was actually supposed to go into the priesthood, but she was too fucking insane, and so they had me.
While I understand that, it does seem like your mother will have the resources to resurrect you if you decide
No,
that
her
course.
favorite thing is to poison us. I mean, they're barely recovered from last time she did her poison experiments.
Lorabelle, you've mentioned before the creative ways of punishment of your people. They might just resurrect you to make sure they can kill you themselves. Slowly.
I'll time to burn my body then.
Lorabelle, we need an actual plan if they show up. We don't need to discuss it now. I believe that's a bit farther in the future, but we do need to discuss this eventually.
Maybe one day.
Well, unless there's anything you wish to ask me, as I've tried to be as forthcoming as possible, I need to prepare for tomorrow.
So one question I have to ask is, with your whole appearance and the fact you're a teacher, I have to ask, how come none of the mothers in the village started flirting with you, and then you ended up married and a
No,
stepfather.
he's not a father.
Lorabelle, when I discovered what I was, I absconded from any of those type of relationships.
You know,
Hmm.
I'm very much the band saying we need to get you a hooker, but that's
No,
but that's not a good.
Lorabelle, Lorabelle, while I appreciate the strange thought, I've done this out of choice. There have been a few people who have shown interest, but it's kind of hard to progress once you realize that anyone who saw your real face would run and scream. I would not punish anyone with discovering that their partner was what I am. You've seen but the glimpse, and I'll like hold up my hand, and it is the fingernails are twice as long. The fingernails are going forward and kind of looking like splintered claws at the end of each one. Milky bluish gray skin, and like the palm is like stretched forward a little bit. You've seen but the glimpse. You have not seen my face.
I see. Oh, don't hate yourself too much. You're a good man. You're a man in the most. And Carl doesn't count as a man.
Lorabelle, this is your room.
I understand inside what I am. It is outside that I do not like.
Don't beat yourself too up about it, alright? I'll trying to stop Zed. Hey Zed, I have a question.
What is it, Lorabelle?
What is Carl?
Great question. I never actually got to ask them, the people who gave me Carl, what exactly he was. Too busy preparing for wars, getting.
Is Carl a boy or girl or? I mean,
These are the questions I never expected to hear, especially from you, Lorabelle. Well, to be fair, I never expected Salasim to say this in his entire life. But might just call him Carl. He, she, it, whatever you like to call him.
imagine Carl secretly fucking Savon, and like he's a third part of the trio. That'd be
Who's
ridiculous.
Savan? Carl, do you know the Savan? That's a no. That's like a who kind of eep. So yeah, I don't think he knows who the Savan you're talking about is.
Savon's a person I've been stuck with for 5 years.
Oh, you're schizophrenia, right?
Well, it turns out it's not schizophrenia. It's actually real.
Oh, advanced schizophrenia. I've only read those in books.
Lorabelle's just gonna walk off.
Sorry, Lorabelle. Good night.
Alright, and with that, do all of you go to sleep?
Yeah.
Do all of you get your fucking sleep?
Advanced schizophrenia.
I was gonna do one more thing, but Mike, because you are very clear, I will go to bed.
Sel, if you want to do something, tell me. I will take
Guys,
the
where's the
lexicon.
long rest
I will
button?
take the
Sal's-
lexicon away from you, motherfucker.
Where's the?
I think Salasim would like hold out his hand and look at like the true changeling hand, and then he's going to take out the golem heart he got a little bit back.
Yep.
And he's gonna.
As you look
Yes?
at it closer, you notice that this thing is a very crudely deconstructed golem heart. It will probably not summon a golem at full strength or get you a golem at full strength. It seems to be made out of like a wooden ball that's been created from bark, which has been inscribed with runes and is being held together by some faint magic that you can sense.
Can I tell if it's?
It
Go
also
ahead.
seems to pulse a little bit in your hand, like a beating heart.
Can I tell if it's like fey magic or nature magic, like fey or druidic?
Roll me an Arcana check.
I will do that, Bucko. Man, I really wish I could give myself bark inspiration, but I think we all know if that bards could do that, they'd be too strong.
Yeah, they would be. Anyway, my wizard is going to cast Power Word Fuck You.
11.
So, this DC would have been relatively high anyway. Seeing as Fey and nature magic are very much intertwined due to them being some of the oldest types of magics, you would notice. So as you try to, like, discern which one it is, you can't really get a firm grasp on it because the wood and all the stuff that golems have in connection to the primordial kind of ties the magic to that, but the kind of flimsy and whimsical wood nature of this, which almost makes it seem like very fucked up toy, is kind of more along the lines of the Fae. So you have a bit of a you have a hard time discerning which one it is, and eventually can't really make it out.
If I cast Identify, can I maybe get a better idea?
You would probably be able to get a better idea.
I'll use my last spell slot for today to cast Identify at the 3rd level. This is my only spell slot left.
Alright then. As you cast Identify, you see the heart actually kind of expand. As little glimpses and visions come out of it, of both the creation of the heart and eventually of the person who you found it inside of. And it is confirmed, this is a thing of Fey nature. Though the Fey don't look like you would traditionally depict them. They look a lot colder. They look like they're more ready for conflict. With in the background, you can faintly see two Fey in full armor that looks almost more demonic in nature. The surroundings seem cold and quiet, with even some small piles of snow laying next to the person who's creating this heart. As you see it slowly move on through its life cycle, you eventually see it come into the possession of the Witch of Iskalin, the second one, who seems to have made a deal with a mysterious entity which you cannot make out. From here, it moves on to the heart being stored somewhere near the house of the Witch of Iskalin, and eventually being stuffed into the chest cavity of a kidnapped villager, who you see the entire transformation process of, a process that involves the snapping of bones and the rebinding of body parts, the closing of the chest with vines, and all that gnarly stuff. It looks like something, again, more equivalent to what a demon would do.
Some dark Fey magic.
Yes.
Got it.
Think of it like that.
Then I think Salasim will try to destroy it.
Yeah. How do you plan to do that?
She'll touch, is a which I get because I have studied nature magics with a bloom background. And it stops things from healing, and it also hurts undead, which is what this thing was like making those golems. So I'm gonna blast it with soul touch until it like dissipates or dies and withers away.
I will say this because you would notice this very fast. As you blast it with chill touch, you can only really see it get like a beat faster and faster. Uh, Almost like you're giving it more energy.
Okay, then I will take out. Oh, actually, oh wait, I just used my 3rd level spell slot. I can't do it now. Okay, then I will take out my rapier, and I'm gonna try to like damage it with my rapier.
You will try to damage it with your rapier?
Yeah, the stabbing.
Most certainly, make me an attack roll.
That's
Because it's
damn
a
book.
not moving object.
Yes, you
Do I
get
have advantage?
advantage.
Good, because I only have a +3 to hit this thing. Okay, first roll. That's a nat 1. Let me try again for the advantage. That's 2 nat
Oh my
1s.
god. Oh my god. Throughout heaven and
dear
earth, I
lord.
alone and the failed one.
Yeah. Punish me. Go ahead.
As you like as you like try to break this heart with your rapier, you feel this surge of energy that you put into it bounce back at you through the thing. You now take the full damage that you would have dealt with your chill touch. Would you please roll me your chill touch damage?
My chill touch damage? Okay. Now that's 2 now I believe that's 2d8. I take 12 points of damage as it bounces back and hits me. Ow.
Yeah, you feel that icy cold grip that you've inflicted on quite a few people at this point. Rush over you. Your skin briefly shudders and changes colors and everything, though quickly settles back into the configuration that you had in before.
I try one last time to stab it with my rapier.
Alright, you still have advantage.
Let's hope that actually helps this time. Okay, so 12, and then let's see if I can do better, because I'm not sure what the AC of a golem heart is. 13.
I will say that's enough to deal some damage as your rapier pierces into the like core of this thing, and you see it light up for a second in a somewhat bright flash before then it just falls apart.
Okay. I think I would be happy with that and kind of maybe move it out of my room to make sure like that the energies don't come to me. And I think with that I'll go to sleep. I have other things, but like I can't do them here. So I'll go to
Let me
sleep.
close your door for you. Alrighty.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, to make things not too awkward in the next session, we'll be doing some little dream thingies now. So would you all please roll me a d6?
Yeah.
Oh, goody.
Damn, I got a 2.
Got a 1.
We have a
Lorabelle.
We have an Uno. And Lorabelle, would you also please roll?
What if I want to roll a nat 20?
No,
Then you
1d6.
try to roll as nat 6. Well, you got the highest, so you're the one who is up first.
You're the first.
Woo!
You're the first nightmare. You got the first nightmare.
Or dream. You don't know.
Richards, do you respect women?
I respect all No, wait, sorry. I hate all genders equally.
Hey, does that mean you hate me?
No, I do not hate anybody specifically.
hates every gender specifically.
Anyway, gender, an odious concept. Elf, as you go into your 4-hour trance, uh, you don't quite fall asleep, so you don't fully dream. It's more this kind of visions of the past that you experience. Only it doesn't seem to be glimpses of your past. As you stand inside of a large room, the walls are of a decadent marble with gold instead of the darker gray aspects, the lines that go through it appearing like, golden cracks. Large tapestries, the symbols of gods long forgotten on them. Uh, you don't sit at the head of the table, but you don't sit far from it. You recognize a figure further down the line, uh, currently a corpse in the temple city that you grew up in, now now a god now still a god that sits at the table near you. The god spiders in the seat, the wretched god Yasatel, sits at the table where you sit as well. But you are surrounded by more figures. Some of them you might recognize faintly, once decreed as enemies to Yasatel. Thus, their followers would have been, well, heretics. Uh, some of them appear like war gods, others appear as gods of peace, some of love. Others, simple gods of messages and travel. Among all, you don't see Savan. What do you want to do?
Look for Savan, get out of my seat, and just start walking around looking for Savan. This is a very good joke!
Just a note. As you try to get up, you feel you definitely do pull at your legs. Like, you definitely do put in the effort to move. But your legs aren't really complying. You're in your body, but it doesn't fully feel like your body.
What the hell is this?
You can take a look at your body if you want to.
Lorabelle looks at her body.
It is not Lorabelle's body. It is the body of Prime Savan.
Oh, this is horrible. Oh God.
Fully decked out in robes. You can hear as you look at the body of the god that's now stuck in your head, or at least a fragment of the god. You can hear him. You can hear people discussing certain things, including the emergence of peculiar signs at another border of the galaxy, though nobody seems to care much about it. That is what you see one moment. Then the next you see that the entire palace, whatever it was, or probably a palace, is up in flames. The entire... You still sit there, though, unwavering, unmoving. There's a pain in your chest, agonizing, creeping up through your body. Wait, no. It starts at your head and creeps down to your chest. Slowly but surely, one of your hands reaches out to touch the pain, involuntary to your own movement. You feel that you feel at the side of your own head, the inside of your own head, as you touch bone, brain matter, other gory insides. You pry at it slowly, not your body and your mind trying to make sense of what is happening, as you then see angels, or what might be angels, their bodies horrible, twisted, looking like skinned humanoids with wings of tubular flesh, walking along the table, seeming to carry around the dead bodies of other formerly angelic creatures. Somewhere further in the distance, you can see faintly now as your vision fades the view of a few creatures, their elegance mirrored by their absurdity, their head seeming like a lotus with small white petals. They cast spells and move around without walking, without flying. And then you see nothing except for a singular figure. Slowly, that figure expands into two as you see another figure. Three figures. One looks like the Savant. One is the Savant that you may have seen from Salasim. The other looks, well, somewhat like Salasim. Not fully, but very, very close. Almost like a twin. Then there's one more. Dressed in the traditional clothing of a drow, running, holding the hand of a figure that you can't see. It's you. You collide with you collide with yourself before quickly waking up.
Lorabelle's first action upon waking up is to fucking scream. I'm not going to do that because I don't want people in my house to be concerned.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I guess we move on to Zed?
Yes, we do indeed. Zed, your dream will be very short, I presume. Zed,
See,
as you lay asleep, you dream simple dreams. Back on that old battlefield, you stand as what seems to be a hero among your soldiers. Yet some of them are missing arms, legs, eyes. Some of them are missing completely. You remember each face, each word they spoke. You don't see Carl as well. Instead, you sit atop something more mighty. A creature that should and would probably be that terrifying force on the battlefield. In your right arm, you wield a weapon of considerable renown, one that seems almost legendary to you, but you don't know where it comes from. As you look more and more into the dream, you experience more visions of you fighting on glorious battlefields, decimating foes, the carnage endless. A dream for you, maybe? trauma for others. As you see those men traumatized slink their way back home. In the back of your head, one voice calls them cowards. Another calls them lucky. And another hopes that they return. Like I said, your dream is very simple.
Yeah, fair, but gee, sometimes simple can be fucking big.
Indeed, I am planning to expand on you a lot more. And now, Salasim.
Ooh. Body all pal.
Time for trauma.
Salasim, as you slumber, your mind again goes to a place that you have not seen before. Wait, no. You have. You can't exactly remember it, but you have seen this place. Maybe it was a previous dream, maybe it was before you were, you know, yourself as you are now. Slowly you walk through an open field that slowly turns into a dense forest. Around you, eyes glimmer, spotlights, creatures of, well, long lost glory, creatures that have some interest in you as they skitter along the ground, keeping their eyes either trained forward or trained on you. Somehow, like a man possessed, you feel like you should keep moving forward. Slowly, the flowers and the light breeze that was on the ground, forcing the grass to move in waves, transforms into a dead quiet. The ground no longer filled with flowers, now it's filled with moss and grass that does not even exceed your ankles. The critters have long since stopped following you. They don't need to anymore. They watch you. Every tree, every bush, every little spot where they can find themselves a comfy place to watch their new visitor. Some of them look as big as wolves, yet others look as small as a mouse. They skitter along anyway. Salasim, would you please roll me a perception check?
I would love to. And because it's in a dream, does my item still give me advantage?
I will say no.
25.
You didn't need it anyway.
No, I did not.
As you move through this forest, you eventually see a figure walk through as well. He is large and imposing. Hoisted on his back is a large bow, or what you can try and make out as a bow. An arrow is already an arrow stuffed in the quiver. He does not seem to mind you being here. Slowly, he comes out of the canopy, out of the bushes and out of the green. Now walking alongside you. The creatures seem to close their eyes and bow as he passes, as you and him pass by. And slowly that ground, the trees separate. And it becomes and in front of you, you see a small house. In front of it again, you see a statue that you have seen in a previous dream. one of a figure resembling someone close in appearance to you, though you do not fully recognize him. The figure next to you gazes upon it. You can't fully make out the details of his face or his body, seeing as he seems like one big shadow, just with glowing eyes. And now, as you watch him closer, one glowing teardrop comes from his eyes. He weeps at the statue, then casting his eyes towards you. Brother, why did you desert us? Where have you gone?
What do you mean? I do not know who you are.
Have you forgotten?
Forgotten what? Who are you?
It does not matter if you do not know who you once were. You have a long way to go, brother. But soon enough there will be a time when we can meet.
And who will I be meeting?
We will be meeting a powerful man, if I can brag even a little. A man who has long since laid down his weapons in favor for peace. A man who sees the inherent corruption of the Fae. They are not something to be scared of, brother. They are misguided. You know this deep down, as I know it.
I know not all the Fae deserve the hatred that they are given. But there are some that have earned that hate.
And have you?
To some, maybe.
And to yourself, the most important person in this conversation. Do you think that you deserve to be hated, as you are thought to be by the entire world at this point?
I know that inside, I try to help. I do not think I am a bad man. But the fact is, I am not. And you know this already, don't you?
If you were a man, then you would have not met me, and I would not call you brother.
As I thought. Is it so wrong? Is it so wrong to not want to be what I am? To be something better?
And you are what exactly?
A creature with no name. A creature with a master he does not know. Looking for a family that they would not want him if they knew who he was.
A creature with no name. No idea who the master is. That sounds almost like a newborn human. Do you not think?
Except they get named pretty quickly, don't they?
And you did too. Only you gained a name that was not meant for you initially, or so you thought.
I'm gonna look at the statue. That looks like me, but a little off.
Yes.
Is that him? Is that him? Who I replaced?
No. It is. It is most definitely not who you replaced. It is who you were. Now you are long forgotten by many of us. A mere myth told to children.
I have no lost time from when I was a child. There was no time where I could have been this.
Who says that who says that it was you from this life?
Are we going to debate reincarnation now?
Why would it be a debate? There are many mages who can do it. So why would gods not be able to do so? Acts of mercy are common.
I am not one that studies the normal arcane, and I am no god. Usually,
Indeed,
those who reincarnate have a way to ensure it happens.
indeed you are not a god. Most definitely not. But you did have the favor of one. Now, I believe that you have a world to return to. So, my time as limited as it may be, I will enjoy this.
Wait,
I will see you back.
how, how do I stop this? And I'll pull up my sleeve with the tattoo. I don't want this.
Destiny does not allow for man to change it on many levels.
Destiny is the path that we choose to walk. Even if we land in the same destination, I can walk there a different way.
Maybe. Maybe our world is like that.
I can't hear you.
Maybe our world is indeed decided by the path that we choose. But the gods are not like that. You will come to know that soon. For now, I cannot talk to you much longer. My power is limited, and I do not have the capability to talk to you any further. I will meet you at the islands. Which one I cannot tell, for I am forbidden to. Good luck, brother.
Fine.
May you find your true name. As
What
he
good would it
said,
do me?
as he says this, the ground beneath you opens up into a pit of vines, and you fall and fall and fall, finally landing in your bed.
Have I taken a long rest?
Yeah, no, everyone has taken a long rest.
I'm going to sit up. Look at my hands for a second.
Well, of course.
I'm putting out, Zed does healed for more HP than I have.
I know. Also, because Lorabelle, you are of course a elf. What do you want to do with the remaining 4 hours of the night?
Um, And she's gonna look for Savon right here, right now. Show yourself, oh deity! Show yourself.
He just like appears on the backrest of the chair, kind of like squatting on it. All right, what do you want? I can't alter the deal any further at the current moment.
No, the dream, the dream, the dream, the dream.
All right.
You were there.
Okay. Calm down for 1 second. I can explain. Hopefully. As he will kind of fully manifest. Listen. You're inheriting fragments of me. Or fragments of my memory. I can't fully say that you're getting all of it, but you're confidently getting parts of it. You are gaining divine prowess.
What the fuck?
Listen, I can't say much beside that. I don't know how it works either. I haven't done this shit in hundreds of years. Truth be told, you're the first person who's ever come this close.
There's supposed to be 2 of you, but why were there 3? Why did one of them look like Salasim?
I mean, there's a good chance that you saw the other version of me, and then the vessels.
There was 3. One looked like the one that floated around Salasim's head. The other literally looked like Salasim. And then we have
No,
you.
Just to note, the only other aspect of, him that you saw was the one that was in Salasim's head. The other ones seem to be, again, vessels.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
No, don't worry about it.
There was a table, and I think you murdered and angels of melted flesh and.
All right. I think. Okay. So, if you are even faintly aware of how of your history, you probably know about the fall, right?
Vaguely.
That was the actual fall. The events in which a lot of us lost parts of ourselves or got banished. Yasatel's dead, but some of us are smarter than a spider god of deception. So many of us retreated into what we thought would be safer forms. Some of us retreated into our demi-planes, and I, split up and found vessels. Most of these are objects, but some of these are humans. Like you.
Lorabelle's just gonna start crying. Yeah, again, I don't
Savon will hesitantly ghost hug Lorabelle. You've done just fine. I get that it's painful.
Can anyone hear her crying right now?
No, these are thick stone walls.
I was about to say, Lorabelle, shut the fuck up. That's a joke.
Can I, can I, can I, can I just say she cries very loudly?
Oh
Yes,
my
you
god.
can.
Everyone in the bar hears this shit.
I just don't want to take the full spotlight in this scene. Want to let other people have a chance to wake the fuck up.
Nah, that would break a long resto, by the way. Just wanted to know that.
Oh,
Yeah, we're all
fuck.
asleep still.
Okay, never mind. And
You're an elf,
oh,
remember? Or we're drow. Yeah.
Same thing.
Lorabelle
Wow.
is just gonna ask Savon to just look at Savon and say, "Please stay. I don't want to fall asleep. I don't want to trance again." And
Alright, alright. You've already tranced for enough. We can just relax for now, okay? There's not much else that I believe you need to do, right?
no,
Right. Wanna see me hit? Wanna try to raid the liquor cabinet?
sure.
Alright. Would you please, with advantage, roll me a d20 plus your stealth.
A D20 plus myself? What? Wouldn't
Sorry.
that be?
Would you please roll me a stealth check with advantage? I worded that very weirdly.
Yay! It's a 19. I
With
rolled
a
it with
19,
advantage.
you rolled with advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got 19.
You got a 19. As you like sneak around, you find that no, the liquor cabinet is basically unprotected at this time of night. There's nobody really here. Even the barkeep seems to have gone off to sleep. So yeah, you go and you kind of grab the pretty little liquor, and you go downstairs with some nice bottles of liquor.
I framed Zed for the theft.
No, you cannot.
Aww.
Anything else you want to
Lorabelle
do
just
with the night?
begins. Lorabelle starts fucking chugging it.
Siobhan just sits by and like looks at the alcohol. Well, can't drink this. Fuck.
I mean, you could. I mean, you could possess me. I mean, you could possess me, but
I'm not gonna
wait,
waste
would
my
that
minute
even
on.
work?
I'm not gonna waste it on that. I swear.
You're lost.
I mean, I don't really have any need to get drunk. Honestly. I'm not just too sober at this moment. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So, Zed and Era, or Zed and Salasim, could you please both roll me a d6 to see who wakes up earliest?
Cool.
Zed?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, fuck. I just wait. Yeah, brain. What is it? Oh yeah, D20. Oh, D6. Yeah, all right. Sorry.
D6. Don't roll under a 2.
Or
Last time you
two?
rolled a 1. Damn, I rolled a 4. Double you.
Okay, so, Zed, you will wake up first. What do you want to do?
Gonna wake up, do his stretches, look at a call, just hey, buddy. See the dream like me. You does. You does have a good dream. Fair, yeah.
I want to put an editor's note under the video that just says Carl is talking absolute bollocks.
Editors
Nothing
know
Carl
he's just.
says has any substance. It's literally a fucking lizard.
Yeah, Zed just talks to him like a person.
Wait, is that a Disney princess?
Well, does Zed have an evil stepmother?
Hold
That's
up.
not. Wait, that's having an evil step parent isn't actually a requirement.
Okay, do you have a rival?
It's having.
Wait,
sorry, no.
Do we have
Do
any
you have-
artists in chat? Do we
you
have any artists in chat? I need someone.
No, not at the moment. I can ask a artist friend of mine though.
What?
I need someone to draw Zed as Snow White.
No. What were you gonna
Wait.
say?
I could
Early,
contact a
like some
friend.
like.
Anyway.
Oh my god. Well, to be fair, we have the bartender.
True. So,
Mm,
is that all you're gonna do, Zed?
yeah. Practically, he just stretches out, cleans up his weapons, and inspects his new greatsword a bit.
Actually, if you want to, you can roll me an Arcana for shits and giggles.
Oh my fucking! You know my fucking.
I also know.
Hey Carl, can
Hey, you
can
got a nat 20 history earlier. You can do it.
Yeah, hey Carl, can you give me the help action? That's a
Carl looks at you like, brother, I am a lizard.
Sword is
Ooh.
sword.
Ooh, shiny
That was
sword.
almost a nat 20 as well. God damn
Yeah,
it.
sucks to suck, homie. Sucks to suck.
Wait, Era, real quick a thing about the fucking health recovery. How much HP do you have again?
37.
Real quick, let me check what I got. Let me see.
You
I
healed
got
for 47, by the way.
I got a maximum of 64.
Mm-hmm.
Fighter.
And that's why you're frontline, buddy.
Anyway, Mr. Bardman. Hey there, Delilah. Hey there, Mr. Bardman. How do you wake up and what do you do?
Oh my god, what's going on?
I think I wake up and I want to do something a little different. I'm gonna pull up my sleeve. How high does that fade tattoo go?
It goes up to about. Don't fucking cut your arm off.
I'm not.
You see that the Fey tattoo goes up to about your, fuck, what do you call it again? Your elbow.
Then I'm gonna like use my changing ability to like give myself a fake scar, essentially, and I want it to be like around like a little line here, like around where the edge of the tattoo is. I want to be able to keep track of its progression.
Alright, then.
And then I'll get up, sigh, and leave.
Yeah. And I believe that that is a good part to end today's session on.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. So, thank you
Okie dokie.
everyone who attended. Thank you everyone who watched the last video. Again, 50 views, that's great. I hope that this video can achieve a similar level of success, but I'm not entirely sure, just as I am with every other project we make. Regardless, anyone who does watch, I thank you for watching, especially if you made it all the way through to here. It is lovely to hear you all back. So yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed. I hope that you all are gonna have a lovely day, gonna have a lovely evening, gonna have a lovely afternoon, and yeah, see you next time on Fun. No, wait, fuck up. I almost forgot. we need to say goodbye. So first off, Lorabelle, could you please say who you've been and who you have been playing? Or who you are and who
I'm
you have been playing?
Elfwarlock, and I've been playing Lorabelle. Oh, and I plan on destroying Mistress. Soon
In
I
more
will
than
be
one
doing.
ways.
What?
Okay.
More than one way.
Wait, what do you mean?
This is
Help!
this is not male suffrage. This is female suffrage.
What's happening now?
I don't know. Anyway, speaking of Era, would you please say goodbye, Era?
Goodbye, farewell, and toodaloo. See you next time.
Goodbye, farewell, auf Wiedersehen. Anyway, last
Later.
but not least,
Yes, it is I, Sepaa002, playing Zed, who's everyone like theorizes, yes, Zed can talk lizard. No, he cannot. He just bullshits his way through it. And also, he might be a genocidal maniac with a thirst for blood.
and I have been your DM. I have been your best friend, and the one who gives all the trauma. Hi, my name has been Dungeon Mistress, also known as Mistress. Please do watch this stream. It would be very nice, and I can tell people that like me that I'm doing well on YouTube. Yay. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the 50 views again. And we will see you next week. So, adieu. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.
Adios. Adios, amigos.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye bye. Bye 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 bye.
Game over.
Into the void we go.